If you're planning a new website in 2018, these are the 3 things you can easily add to increase your conversion rate. Hey guys, Wes McDowell here from The Deep End, and in this video, I want to show you a few really cool and really effective things you can add to any website to instantly increase the amount of customers you can actually bring into your business. So if you're not interested in getting more customers, you can go ahead and skip this. For the rest of you, let's jump right in with number 1, and that is chat. So I don't know if you know this, but 80 to 90% of people coming to your site are really only checking things out and are nowhere near ready to call you or otherwise engage with you. But when you add a chat feature to your site, even the most casual browser is much more likely to start a conversation via chat than any other method. Okay, a recent study by J.D. Power found that 42% of customers prefer live chat compared to just 23% for email and 16% for social media or forums. Now, chat features come in 2 flavors, manual and automatic. With the manual versions, you or someone on your team will need to respond to every individual chat request, which can actually be good. It's hard to duplicate that human experience with a bot, but automatic chatbots have a few pluses in their column as well. They can answer frequently asked questions and even start conversations with customers all on autopilot. And it really couldn't be easier to add a chat feature to your website. You just sign up for it, grab a line of code, and then add it in the right place to your WordPress dashboard. And you've got lots of options here, some paid around $10 to $30 a month, but there are a lot of free versions available as well. Okay, the next must-have I want to tell you about is specifically for you service businesses who want people to schedule an appointment or consultation on your site. Most businesses with that goal just have a contact form and encourage prospects to fill out that form requesting a callback. But if you've ever done it this way, you know how annoying it is dealing with the back and forth of scheduling a time that works for everybody. And God help us all if there's a time difference on top of that. It gets confusing. So I'm happy to let you in on what I've been using at The Deep End, and that is an appointment booking widget that you or your web designer can embed right on your website in minutes. Once they're on your website, prospects can only pick from time slots that follow the rules that you've created. So you're always in control of who you meet and when. And once they pick a time, your meeting is added to all of your calendars. These scheduling tools typically work with any of your business apps, so they can securely integrate with your calendar. So it always knows your availability, and it automatically creates a web conference or phone call appointment and updates you as these meetings are scheduled. It'll even send your prospect a reminder before the meeting. And the cool thing is, you or your designer can embed the scheduler right on your website with a simple snippet of code. And I do want to mention one more perk of using these time booking plugins. With the scheduling process, you can ask some pretty strategic questions to use this as a really good filter to automatically pre-qualify prospects at the same time. So let's say you want to make sure anyone you speak to actually has the budget to work with you. Well, you could add a question simply asking what their budget is. Then if anyone answers low enough to disqualify them as a solid lead for your business, you could choose to cancel that meeting before it happens, freeing up that time that'd be better spent on other tasks. You don't have to use it as a pre-qualifying tool, of course, but it's definitely a nice to have for certain businesses who want to streamline that sales process. Now, there are a few options for these type of schedulers. I happen to use Calendly, and they do have both free and paid plans available. Okay, so the next must-have for your brand new site is social proof. So in case you've never heard that term, social proof simply refers to the idea of showing new prospects that others have already taken action with you. Okay, so I want you to think about the last time you walked into an empty restaurant. It probably made you think a lot less about eating there, right? As much as people supposedly hate waiting in line, they'll do it because they think something great is waiting for them at the end, just because other people are doing it as well and willing to do it. And that is what social proof is. So how do you add this to your site? There are the obvious ways like reviews and testimonials, which I still recommend, by the way, but one really easy, fast way to add it to your site today is with a social proof pop-up like this one. You just sign up for it and decide what action you want it to capture and which page to display it on your site. It does the rest, letting every site visitor you get know that other people have been booking consultations or downloading your lead magnet or making purchases. It may seem silly like peer pressure, but social proof is actually one of the most powerful psychological triggers available, and master marketers have known that for years. Businesses are reporting conversion increases anywhere between 25 to 100% using pop-ups like this. And as of today, it looks like Proof is charging right around $30 a month, which I think is a fair price for what that can do for your conversions. Okay guys, those are my top 3 must-haves for any highly converting website in 2018. For more tips like these, just subscribe to our channel right down here. And if you'd like to speak with me to see what I can do about getting you set up with a new strategy-based website, you can go to thedeependdesign.com. I'm Wes McDowell with The Deep End. See you next time.